Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna will surprise Sheila when she arrives at Il Giardino with life-changing news. Sheila will discover that Luna is her granddaughter and come thrilled enough to kiss her on the lips. Both Luna and Sheila are pining a family connection, so they'll welcome this occasion to get to know each other. Sheila and Luna will also decide to be abettors, so they'll come schemers who compass to have a real bond with Finn. Steffi will inescapably stand against Luna and Sheila's alliance when the time comes, but she'll have more burning matters to deal with in the meantime. Although Steffi will be pleased over Ridge and Eric striking a deal with Carter, part of her will still have enterprises. Steffi will have a bad feeling eating at her when it comes to Carter's true docket. The fact that Carter's still fighting for hope for the future will leave Steffi upset that she's still impacting him. Steffi won't suppose it's wise to trust Hope, so she'll want to exclude her involvement at Forrester Creations. That's going to bring a debate at the Forrester manse as Steffi mulls effects over with Eric and Ridge. Meanwhile, Hope will get updates on Carter granting power to the Forresters again. That'll leave Hope furious, so she may push Carter to fix this before it's too late. Hope might press Carter to skip the coming step of refiling proper LLC paperwork. Ripping up the papers at the office doesn't count as a legal change, so Hope may try to stop the Forresters from officially recovering control. Whatever the case, Ridge and Eric will ultimately face a stunner that affects what's ahead for Forrester Creations. There'll be some disclosure that changes effects, so we'll see if it's about the LLC or indeed just the success of Hope for the future. Still, also Eric and Ridge may fight Steffi on keeping it, especially since that was a pivotal part of the deal for Carter, if Hope's line is resurging like Carter said. Ridge and Eric might make a vaticination about it being what's stylish for Forrester, but Steffi may argue with them anyway. Hope and Steffi have the showdown of the century coming up, so their different opinions will take center stage with this major blow-up. Carter's deal isn't sanctioned yet, so Hope may demand that her swing backpedal on the Forresters. Carter ripped up the LLC papers in front of Ridge and Eric as he eventually gave up control of the company. Of course, Carter also handed over Eric's stapler and shook Ridge's hand, but everything he's done up to this point has been emblematic of the transfer of power. It's not like Carter's done anything to fairly give Forrester Creations back yet. After all, if it was as simple as tearing up some LLC papers, Ridge would have gone digging for them and done it himself by now. Those ripped papers don't really count at this point since Carter filed the inked LLC agreement, and that's why Justin has been unfit to undo it all this time. When Brooke stepped into the CEO spot, she did it with the thing of satisfying Carter to refile the LLC paperwork. That's always been part of the plan to give the Forresters back their company. Although Hope will reel over the news of Carter agreeing to return Forrester Creations, she may cleave to the stopgap that it's not sanctioned yet. It's possible Carter will take care of effects behind Hope's back and lock this in, but what if it's still not a done deal when he updates her at the cabin? Hope may view this as her last chance to change Carter's mind and get him to stick with their power couple status. We might indeed hear Hope's claim if she threatens to leave Carter if he doesn't misbehave. Hope might lay down the law and contend their relationship is over if Carter betrays her like this. That doesn't mean Hope's plan will work, but she could at least try to get Carter to annul on his Forrester deal and refuse to recognize it. Nethermost line, there's still some twitch room for Carter to back down and beget further Forrester chaos. Hope may make some prognostications about risking their future together if Carter keeps the pledges he made to her. Carter will face another huge decision, but will Hope wind up disappointed after not getting her way? We'll see some temptation for Finn along with Luna's new living arrangement. 3 connections will also be in fermentation, so let's talk about what's ahead. Sheila will have a hostile response to Luna showing up at Il Giardino. Sheila may suppose Luna's got some whimwams coming there after what she did to Tom and Hollis. Still, Luna will express guilt and plan to make the utmost of the amnesty bill arranged. That's why Luna will unmask the biopater. News she lately learned and inform an enraptured Sheila that she's her granddaughter. After Sheila celebrates having another family member, she may come through for Luna on a place to live. It's easy to see Sheila offering the apartment above the eatery, which may be vacant since Remy was presumably demurred out. Unfortunately, this is bound to lead to some trouble in Sheila's marriage. Cleric wouldn't authorize of Sheila being so quick to forgive when it comes to Luna since he's still torn up over his musketeer's fatal issues. While Cleric and Sheila clash, Hope and Carter will have a battle of their own. Carter's decision to tear up the LLC papers and give the Forresters back their company will bring another mega-hit to his love. Hope will lash out at Carter for going back on the promises he made to her, but he'll try to move her this is the right thing to do. Still, Hope might hang to end their relationship if Carter doesn't stop what he's set in stir. Is there a chance Carter might back out of the deal, or will he continue to follow his heart? Anyhow, Steffi will have some trust issues when it comes to Carter, and she surely wouldn't like his reservation about keeping Hope for the future as part of Forrester's immolations. Steffi wouldn't want Hope anywhere near the company since she's proved damaging so far. Ridge and Eric will face some huge updates that'll change the game at Forrester Creations. It's possible that'll involve Carter reneging on his deal, but it's also possible it'll be about Hope for the future. Perhaps Hope's line really is on the verge of pelting to Palm again, and if that's true, Steffi's going to have a hard time going against Eric and Ridge on cutting it. Hope and Steffi's contest will get indeed worse as they get into a serious shouting match. B&B suckers can anticipate Finn to deal with some temptation when it comes to Luna and his desire to form a father-son bond with her. Steffi will obviously remain forcefully against the idea, but Finn will be drawn to his meat and blood. Of course, Finn may also have enterprises if he realizes Luna is latching on to Sheila as a relative she can count on. That could make Finn indeed more drawn to Luna since he'll want to guide her down a different path. Sheila may view Luna as her ticket to getting a bond of her own with Finn. In the meantime, Sheila should be happy to connect with Luna and get to know her better despite Deacon's disapprobation. At some point, Luna will probably run into Dario again and learn his real name is Remy. Once Remy finds out Luna has been pardoned, he may discover the whole verity about his own legal straits. Now that Luna is free to pursue Will, she could potentially join forces with Remy. Still, Luna may suppose they can work together to break up her love with Will, if Remy still wants Electra. Whatever the case, Finn and Steffi have further marriage drama ahead of them thanks to Luna, especially once she's cling with Sheila. This will be a agony as far as Steffi's concerned, so Finn may struggle to keep her calm. Steffi's conflict with Finn, Sheila's problems with Deacon and Hope's outrage with Carter, so three connections could be on the verge of falling piecemeal. The coming 2 weeks will bring some intimidating romantic prognostications and plenitude of arguments, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.